Welcome back to the Real AFTV podcast show about fishing random takes from the land of 10,000 lakes. You are in the random take, and if you are listening to this on Friday, thank you for finding us. We do a longer version. You can find it here on YouTube. Just check it out, but it's on podcast feed because I know if you're on YouTube, you'll listen to podcasts. That's how the world works nowadays. Tim, let's talk about grilling.
Yeah.
Grilling. Now, what sparked this is at the end of the season. Well, end of it's fucking cold up here already.
Yep.
We live in the north. We live in the north, fucking part of the north. And we have outdoor grills.
Yep.
We're not one of those peoples with the fancy grills,
Nope.
grill tops on their gas stoves and whatever, and the big hoods and all that stuff. We grill outside. And the idea came to me to do this again because I said in that podcast, I was like, oh, we'll follow up on this and stuff. And that was a year ago. It's in July of 2021. And I was like,
a year ago.
Yeah, over a year ago because now it's fall. So we finished off that grill season. We went through another one. We back. But
we back.
Also, when we went to Bass Live.
Yep.
I forgot to tell you, my barbecue this year had inspiration in your guys' wedding. Here's how. Inspiration from your guys' wedding.
Okay.
I made a grilled banana rum barbecue sauce this year.
Grilled banana rum barbecue sauce.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome. It was so fucking good.
Is it sweet? Like super, like, what did you put it on?
I used it as a dipping sauce primarily.
Okay.
Chickens. So I would just squeeze it on the side, put it on grilled chicken, burgers, stuff like that. I used it as a dipping sauce.
Okay.
I loved it. But I like banana. Here's the thing is I grilled the banana. I knew I was going to make a grilled.
That was my next question.
Yes.
So you grilled the banana.
I grilled the banana. Yeah.
And then did you baste it with rum, or where does the rum come in?
Yeah. So this is how it happened. It was awesome. I really liked it. And this is how it goes back to your wedding was the experience of your wedding in Jamaica is how this worked. Because I always have dark Jamaican rum in the liquor cabinet now because of Alton Brown's recipe for eggnog. And so you just need a little bit. You just need a little bit for the eggnog. So then I always have this 375 that's just left over that I try to knock out before next Christmas and I get another bottle. So take this banana, cut it in half, cover it in brown sugar. I put it on the grill, hot fucking grill, right? Get the char marks on it. Yep. Caramelize the sugars.
Mm-hmm.
In the house already got the base of a barbecue sauce, which is tomatoes, boiling tomatoes and all that stuff and molasses and all this stuff. Throw it together and I'm letting it cook down to become barbecue sauce. Something's missing.
Sure.
Go back outside. We're hanging out with the neighbors. We're having some beers. We're just chilling. It's a Saturday. We're just having a chill Saturday afternoon.
Yep.
And I go in and I taste it again. And something's fucking missing. Try a little bit more brown sugar. Not enough. That's not doing it. Try a little molasses. Nah, that wasn't doing it. Oh shit. I don't know how. I don't know why. But bam. You guys popped up in my brain. Next thing I know, I'm going to the cupboard. I'm getting the dark Jamaican rum. I just pour it straight in while it's reducing. I let it keep reducing.
Okay.
Bam. Money. That is exactly what it needed. I was so pumped on it.
Nice. I like it. So you add the rum to all the other ingredients as like a barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
To reduce it down. And then you're grilling these nanas.
Yeah.
And then what you throw it in a food processor or what?
Yeah, immersion blender, actually right in
Oh,
the, because I'm
yeah.
cooking it in a, what is that? A Dutch oven. We got a big cast iron Dutch oven that has the, ceramic
Yep.
coat on the inside.
Ceramic coated cast iron.
Cast iron Dutch oven. Yeah,
Yep.
so it's
Yeah.
reducing in that, and I've already
Alright.
pureed the tomatoes down, and, so I just make sure that everything's pureed using the immersion blender, like, that's
Nice.
the end game with that.
Alright. Well, I gotta tell you, I've been dancing this whole time because ever since you said grill it, in my head, I just keep hearing dun, 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 and the whole top diamond and the bottom roll gold. Dun, 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 dun. I can't stop it. It's been playing that just that beat. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, definitely not talking about teeth.
No, no, I know. I
But I
couldn't stop.
love that that's where your
God.
brain went.
It's just been stuck in there the whole time. I listened to every word you said, but the whole time, if you're watching on YouTube, I just been that
You've been
beat.
bobbing. Just
Play it. Put it in the background. You can see the whole time I've been. It'll work. It'll match up. Dark Side of the Moon stuff here. I can't believe it. It works.
it matches up, it's crazy. So, I just had to get that out of the way, and
Yeah,
because I
dude.
forgot to tell you, and I was super pumped on it, and, uh, I did so in the other, just to keep going on the barbecue thing quick. In that episode, I said I was gonna make a smoked mango barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
and I did. Oh, I fucking made that last year. I made
Nice.
it was too much, ended up getting moldy. I was so fucking pissed. I didn't get to.
Moldy.
Yeah, dude, it got moldy, but that's because it doesn't have any preservatives in it and shit.
Oh,
I think
yeah. I was going to
that's what
say.
happened.
Yeah, that totally makes sense because I was going to say, like, I have forgot sauce on the table. And then you come back and you go, "Is this still good?" And it tastes just like it did before. And you go, "I guess
You're like, yeah.
I'll keep an eye on it to make sure." I mean, maybe there's been a couple of times where it was a bit moldy, anyways, and I forgot to look because the water separates, so you grab the sauce every
Yep, and
time and
you
you
just
go.
shake it up.
So maybe it has, and I never looked.
Yep.
I don't know, just shaking the mold in there. I haven't seemed to get sick. I know it's ironic that I'm talking about that now when I'm coughing and
Well, you
stuff,
got
but this cough has seemed to be different. Just
it.
other stuff going on or whatever.
Yeah, I
But
think it's the fall.
yeah, that's
But
pretty dope.
but
That
yeah, so
so was it good before it molded?
oh yeah, it was fucking awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
between that and this banana one, it's one of the best I've ever made. You could taste the mango. It was smoky in the best
Nice.
way. I just didn't get to actually like make a chicken with it, which is what I wanted to do. And I said that in the
Oh
episode before
yeah.
too. It's like I
Yeah,
wanted to
dude.
just slather a chicken in that shit, like a chicken breast, even a chicken thighs.
Dude.
I I never got to do that. I just had it as a dipping sauce.
Yeah.
And there was one time when there was a couple times when I cooked it, but it was like I just threw some like pulled pork in a cast
Mm.
iron. Like we already had
Mhm.
pulled pork and it
Yep.
needed barbecue sauce where, we just,
Yeah.
yeah, and it needed barbecue sauce. So I just threw the leftover pulled pork because this was my special barbecue sauce. I wasn't giving it to the whole fucking party.
Right.
And so we had some leftover pulled pork, just throw it in the hot skillet and then slather it in it and mix it around and then eat it and dip it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I
Okay.
did get to eat it cooked, but yeah, and then it got
Yeah.
holy.
All right. Well, dude, you're like moving into sauce boss territory.
Thank you. Thank you.
Like I have not dabbled in the sauces like that, you know?
Yeah.
That I put a lot of sauces on everything, but I don't really make my own.
Yeah.
But now you got me wanting to.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
that banana one is
Okay.
like, oh man. Part of the problem is like I don't have an adventurous wife.
Yeah.
So it's like
Me
if
neither,
I was
but
like, I got a
I
banana rum barbecue sauce, I think she's gonna be like, oh, like, I don't know. If I said
That's the same way over
if
here. Same thing.
I got a smoky mango one, she might be into that,
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
But I definitely have to try some different stuff. But
It's super fun. I love doing it.
dude, I gotta tell you, that there are two different things I have seen, and it's not really grill related, but you can put it one of these on a grilled steak is what I saw them using it on. So I was like, man, maybe next time I make a steak, I will try this out.
Okay.
But gosh, dang it. You don't hear that, right? Is my cough button working?
Yeah.
I'm clicking good.
Yeah,
Because I
you're
was like,
right at we get the beginning, and then there's a pause, and then there's the end of it.
good. Okay. Because I
You
clicked the
got it.
button that I thought should be the cough button. And I was like, there's no confirmation on my side where I'm just clicking it. And I'm like, hopefully people aren't here because I'm coughing
You're hitting
right
the
in the
right
mic almost. Dude, I saw where they take egg yolks, right? They take the whites, kind of like separate. So just the
Hell
egg
yes.
yolks.
Okay.
They put the egg yolk on salt, like just a thick thing of salt.
What?
And then they cover the egg yolk with salt. And then
What?
they put it in the fridge and they let it sit in there until it like hardens up. And then I believe that they took that out when it was just kind of like almost like gelatinous.
Okay.
And then put that shit in the air fryer, because the air fryer you can put on a low setting to actually use as a dehydrator.
Whoa.
So then they cook it like that, and then they were grating the egg yolk onto steak.
No
Yeah, they were like
way, dude.
like microplaning it like it was cheese,
Oh
just
my
grating it because they're like,
God.
oh, it gives it so much depth. And I'm like,
That is
that's
sick.
crazy. Grated egg yolk on my steak.
Oh my God.
I know. I'll
That is
try that
fucking
out.
beautiful.
That's what I thought. I was like, this is something else here. I
You have
want
an
to
air
try
fryer,
this.
right?
I do have an air fryer. Yep. I
Yeah.
haven't tried dehydrating anything, but I've been making, hard boiled eggs in the
In the
air
air fryer?
fryer. Game changer, man. It's
What
awesome.
the
You
fuck?
just set it at like I'm trying to dial it in still because I got a recipe and it doesn't seem to be perfect, but
Yep, of course. It always is.
270 for like 15 minutes. You just put all your eggs in there, cook it, and then just let it sit. And here's the game changer part. They peel easy as shit.
Because they're
They
dry.
I don't know what the difference is.
I
It's
don't
got to
know,
be
but
like
that's
the
the thing with
dry.
it is like it has to be
The
dry.
the
It has to
only
be
time that
dry.
the only time that it didn't peel properly is when it wasn't cooked well. And that's just the whole dialing it in thing, cuz when
Right.
you leave it, then you're supposed to like set it and like let it like naturally like cool down, and
Yep.
that like continues the cooking process or whatever.
Yep.
One time I tried it. I've done it 3 times now. Second time it was like some of them were undercooked. Third time I think I left it sit too long before I put it in the fridge, and some of them got overcooked where it's got like the
Mm,
green ring around the yolk
right.
and it gets like sulfury or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to dial it in, but every single one of them had peeled awesome except for the ones where the egg wasn't cooked properly.
That's crazy.
Easiest peeling eggs I've ever had. But the other thing that I saw that I thought was weird as shit, and I thought, okay, I mean, it makes sense because I think we're almost on like borderline cheese here. Is there was this lady that she's like, if you have too much milk and it's about to expire, take your milk and then mix it with like gelatin. So you're making like a
Oh.
milk jello.
Uh-huh.
Put your milk jello in the fridge until it solidifies.
Yeah.
Then take your milk jello out and cut it into like strips.
Sure. Okay. Like
Egg
sandwich
wash.
slices, or are we talking like fucking slivers?
Like
Like Spam?
not like spam, like slivers, like an inch wide, like
Like carrots. Like
the
carrots or
nice
celery and a
mozzarella sticks.
fucking yeah.
Like if
Okay.
you go to a restaurant and you get like the thicker mozzarella sticks, not
Okay.
the
Okay.
not the sticks, but like the rectangles.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's cutting them like that, and then she's dredging flour,
Yeah.
egg wash,
Making them.
breadcrumbs, fry them.
Yeah.
They are mozzarella sticks basically.
Right.
With milk jello.
Right.
What is that?
Fucking beautiful. That's what that is.
She's like, oh, it's so creamy, and just like I I mean, pretty much,
You're like,
yeah.
"Yeah, I believe you."
I
Holy
mean,
shit.
you basically
Yeah,
made
that's not
cream
grilling,
into
but, like
Jello. It's not grilling. I
so
just since we're talking food, I was like, I gotta tell you
right,
about these 2 weird
right,
things
because
that I
that's
saw.
fucking crazy, dude. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I wanna try that
So
now.
yeah,
I wanna try that real bad.
milk Jello mozzarella sticks and grated egg. Oh, grate your
The
egg on your milk
Dude, the
Jello
grated egg,
mozzas.
though, that's something to think about. So, that is grilling because
Yeah,
you
cause you
grill a nice
grill.
steak and then just that's like some
Yeah.
truffle butter shit or some, like, black
Uh-huh.
truffle almost,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Put a little that on
So
top of your
when we talked about grills,
Yes.
did I say anything of did I have my propane at that time?
No, that's my number 1 question to you that I wanted to say is you were just like, "Dude, I think I'm getting propane. I gotta get a
Yep.
propane." You said it multiple times. Did you get propane?
I got that propane. Yeah. And
Nice.
it's pretty dope, dude. Like being able to just go out there and turn on the it
Yeah.
doesn't have the same flavor as charcoal,
No.
obviously, but to be able
Yeah.
to throw it on there and even just get that like flame kissed, where it's like browning up the sides on a hot dog or whatever, and you have it in
Yeah.
a matter of seconds.
Right.
The only thing I can't stand about the propane grills, and I don't know how to prevent it. I don't know if you get a more expensive model, maybe it stops it because they have better, equipment or whatever, is the so the burner
Mhm.
has like a tube, right?
Yep.
And the tube, the gas goes through, the propane goes through,
Yep.
and there's a bunch of little holes that the
Yep.
propane comes out. And when it lights, it's perfect.
Yep.
A bunch of little blue flames coming out, and it looks beautiful.
It does. It
Every
does.
once in a while, you go and fire that thing up, and the flames aren't little. There's like a big yellow flame, and it's all like
Yep.
one piece, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it
Yep.
looks like shit.
Yep.
And I thought, oh, whatever, it looks weird, but I'll get, be able to cook with it. Nah, dude, you get soot, like black soot from the gas all over that because it's not burning properly.
Yeah. It's
Do you
gross.
know why it does that?
I don't. I made an assumption that that particular burner is clogged and burning old
Yeah.
food and other stuff, and that, like, the only way to get rid of it is either clean the fuck out of it or literally wait until that thing hits 550 for 3.5 minutes and has burned the fuck out of everything.
No, 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 no. So you can't burn it away. You can't
Oh,
turn the
no.
heat up more.
Okay.
That pipe stays relatively cool. Like the flames are coming out of it, but it doesn't get insanely hot down there. Like, because the flames go
Oh,
up, like it
shit.
is hot. And the
Yeah.
blockage isn't food. The
No?
blockage is asshole spiders.
Mm.
They climb into there and then they die when you turn on the propane because there's no
No.
oxygen. But
No.
that's what causes it. They climb into those
It's
things,
bugs.
and
It's
then you
bugs.
have to open it up and like clear them out. The only thing that
Oh,
you can do
fuck.
is to go in there and like take apart the grill and then like pipe cleaner out the dead
Really?
spiders.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I didn't know that. And then you're like, how do you
No.
stop this? It even says it in the instruction books. It's like,
No.
if your flame's not working right, and it literally shows like a picture of a spider. Like, there's probably spiders in there.
What?
Yeah, it's like a known problem. They're just like, there's spiders in your grill. And you're like, the fuck did you just say?
No fucking way, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
didn't know.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what I've ever done to make it go away then because I've had it happen and it eventually goes away or ends up burning off or I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I've had it happen.
I would suppose that like the spiders like die off and eventually they like shrivel to the point where they're not blocking it anymore.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, like over time.
Or the gas like pushes them far enough back that
Sure.
you're really only clogged at the very back of the pipe, so the rest of it's burning properly
Right,
now.
is clean, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's fucking crazy. But funny that you bring that up, spiders, because 1, I didn't know, so sweet, I just learned something, but 2 is this is grilling, and I'll tell you why in a second. I got an actual smoker last
Oh,
winter from somebody.
okay.
It's a it's still electric,
Yeah.
It's not like a pellet fed. It's not super well at regulating. It's just like light wood on fire, let it burn.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Use thermometers and the doors that are built in, right? Like, so it's very
Sure.
basic. It's just a tube. It's just like it's a fake
Yep.
55-gallon drum is what it is.
Okay.
And um but it has a grill grate at the top. And
Yeah.
that's how this gets to grilling, is because I was smoking ham hocks on it, which is just the leg. In case anybody's curious, it's just the ham leg. um
Is it the whole leg or the foot? The whole leg?
Whole leg, no hoof.
Uh,
Like,
okay.
it's
Okay.
it's just below the shoulder where the meat stops, and then just before the hoof where the hoof starts.
Okay.
And so, because there's different sizes, that's how I know. Because there's like a big fucking piece, and then it gets smaller and smaller. It's like I could have actually assembled
Sure.
this pig's leg. Um, but so I smoked in it for the first time. I smoked ham hocks in it for the first time,
Yeah.
and it it heated up the grate enough to put marks on it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not how smoking's
Oh.
supposed to work. But it was okay. It tasted fucking
Yeah.
fantastic. But it had sat over winter, because I got it
Oh,
in the middle
yeah.
of winter, and it was full of spiders and all the webs, and I didn't clean it out properly. And so I had these like black intricate designs on the ham hock.
Oh, yeah.
It was just burnt fucking spider webs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
Fucking spiders, man.
I've definitely dealt with the spiders in like when I use the charcoal grill. Um because I use that chimney
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, to
and
start
I
up the
just
smoke,
set
yep.
that just sits on the ground next to the thing. And
Right,
there's almost always a spider in there.
right. Yeah, of
That the
course.
spider, oh, I love just lighting those things on fire too. Die.
God,
Cuz
you hate
the
spiders so much.
I hate spiders, but also like the fact that I know they're dumb and they don't know, but in my mind, I'm like, oh, you think you're clever? You found the perfect spot. No, no, can't
No.
believe anybody else hasn't called this home. Just woof.
Phew, now you're on fire
Bye,
pit.
guy. Bye, guy. Yeah. I don't try to murder them when I'm outside too much. It's just like when they're on stuff that I have, I don't
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out of
when
my
they're
way.
on your property, I get it.
I'm not a crazy person, but like not
Right.
even when they're on my property, when they're out in the yard or whatever, they're eating other bugs. So I don't care.
Mhm.
But if you're inside my grill, sorry, bud, you died. I'm not
Right,
gonna like try to release you into the grass.
right.
You
Like, you're
decided to
just
go
dead.
where there's like where I make fire, and now you get fire.
Right.
That's
Build on the
then.
underside of my deck? I don't fucking
Yeah,
care.
yeah, right. I don't
I'm not
care.
gonna
Yeah,
touch you. I'm just down
if you're
here to
on
get
my
the hose out of the fucking storage.
yeah, exactly. But if you come in my house, oh, bro, I don't care what bug you are. Even a ladybug is dead. This is my house.
Right.
You don't come in here. No.
Come in my domain.
Come in my house? You paying rent? I didn't think so.
You
There's
did.
no eviction notice in my place, bud. You stepped into the wrong home. You are dead.
Pizza, dude. Pizza. We talked about grilling
Oh yeah.
pizza last time.
Yep. Yep.
I said that I wanted to do a pizza from scratch.
Yeah.
We did it. I went over to a buddy's
Did you?
house. Yeah,
Nice.
dude. It was not almost. No. It was specifically a pizza party. We went over there
Oh,
for
nice.
a pizza party. He's like, got this big new pizza stone, gonna grill pizzas. I'm like, oh
Yes.
hell yeah.
That's the
And
ticket.
yeah, dude, it is the ticket. It's exactly because we talked about pizza ovens and
Yeah.
like how you do like they're fucking crazy. Like if you get the pizza, what are those called? Like the brick ovens. The brick
Oh
ovens,
yeah. Yep.
right?
Yep. Yep.
We
Yep.
talked about how they're just fucking crazy hot in there. They just keep it like as hot as
Yeah.
possible.
Uh-huh.
And so we talked about that. And I was like, yeah, I want to try one raw. Like I want to try one raw because we've cooked frozen pizzas before. And I want to do one from scratch with like raw sticky dough and fresh toppings and everything. So we brought the
Yep.
toppings. They had the dough. They had the stone. We went over to their house. This big fucking square stone took up like the entire top of their grill.
Yeah.
Just cranked that thing to max. They were like, they were kind of asking questions, and I was like, turn it up all the way, full, just let it go. It's like, that thing's got
Yeah.
to be 500 plus. Just let it rock. We'll throw it on, we'll pull it off, we'll put the toppings in the sauce, and we'll put it back on.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome, dude. It worked so good.
Nice.
It was exactly as you would hope. Made
Yeah.
thicker crust pizza because it was fresh dough, and it was all kind of wonky, and it was 500 fucking degrees, and it was 500
Hell
degrees
yeah.
outside as well.
Right.
It was just a hot, humid summer day.
Yep.
But it worked, dude. It worked. It was exactly what I hoped it was.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it wasn't
Yeah.
flat like grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't put it straight onto the grill top. We
Oh
used the
no.
pizza stone, but like,
Yeah. I get it.
so
Yeah.
like,
Oh
it
no, I
didn't.
think yeah, because you get the I mean when it's on the stone and then you can turn it up to get it crazy hot like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I
Yeah.
want to do it
It's fucking
like
sick.
get a round stone for the Weber. Because it's
Oh,
it's the round kettle.
right.
I want to put it on there so you're getting that like charcoal flavor in the pizza. Because
Right.
I've made pizza on the pan, like it was like a pizza pan, but
Oh,
not a stone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that was like pre-made pizza already. Like I've never made homemade stuff, but I
Right.
want to get like homemade stuff. So you got like that fresh dough, like really
Oh,
getting that
because the dough,
charcoal
that's the
flavor in
thing,
there.
right? The dough gets cooked twice. So think about a dough
Yeah,
getting cooked twice on the charcoal,
right.
all that fresh, soft dough absorbing that charcoal smell and
Yup.
flavor.
Yup. Yup. Yep. Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, dude. Do you have a stone? Do you have a pizza stone?
Now, dude, we had a pizza stone once, and then it like shattered. It was like
Mhm.
in the oven, and I don't know if there was like some moisture on it or something or what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
But it was like in there, and we like opened the oven, and it was just like tink, and like it broke in like 6 pieces, and we were just like, "What the
Whoa.
fuck?"
Like the cold air hitting it or something?
Dude, yeah, it was like when we opened the oven, but we were like preheating it, and it
Right.
wasn't cold in the house. But I mean, it would have
Weird.
been like 70,
Right. Compared to
compared to
425 or
four.
whatever the
Yeah, yeah. So
fuck.
maybe that's what it was, but it was yeah.
What the
The
fuck,
stone
dude?
just.
Really?
I think we just had a shitty stone, is what it was.
It just wasn't properly,
Yeah,
like, it came out of the manufacturer
yeah.
as
It was
moisture.
probably some shit that was like not actual stone, like something that was like manufactured someplace,
Mm,
and
mhm.
then they like were supposed to like heat fire it in the kiln or
Yeah,
whatever.
they were supposed to
So it's
kiln
like
dry it, but
tempered. Yeah. So
yep.
it's basically like tempered glass. Like you got to do it right.
Right,
Otherwise
right.
it's going to shatter. Yeah. That
Right, and
one
you
we
got the
had.
one that fucking shattered.
Yeah. We didn't use the pizza stone much, but that was like fourth or fifth try. And then it shattered. And then, for a little while there, it was like, dude, pizza stones are garbage. They just shatter. And then everybody else I talked to are like, what are you talking about? Like,
Right, right, right.
oh, so they don't all do that? All right. Maybe I'll try another one.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. No,
Right.
we've
Yeah.
had 2 of them. We fucked up our first one kind of because, and it happens no matter what you do, but, um, made chicken on it because I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, this is gonna be the crispiest chicken tenders we ever had." Uh,
Oh, yeah.
nah, you can't do that. Moisture.
Oh.
They have too much oil because they were the pre-made deep fried chicken
Oh,
tenders.
yeah, yeah, they already
And
yeah,
all
yeah.
the fucking grease comes out of them and leaks into the stone, and then you just have a fuck stone from there on out. And no matter what, you get cheese on the stone, and like there's ice buildup on the pizza, and that gets in
Sure.
it. And so like you can't avoid it, but it was my rookie mistake on the first one to just put chicken on there thinking it was going to be like crispy as fuck.
Right, yeah. Everything has its learning curves.
Right.
It's like when we did have the pizza stone, we had like a pizza peel too. And I didn't know
A
that they
what?
basically use like
Oh,
a pizza the
the
like
big
big paddle.
wooden. flap, not flap,
Yeah.
flipper thingy.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So had one of those, and I didn't know that like pizzerias and everything like put what's essentially like cornmeal
Yep.
on like
Little
everything,
marbles,
so it
right?
like slides off. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit. Like putting it into
Right.
the pizza peel, and then you're like trying to do the whole thing, and you're like, and it doesn't move, and you're like, what the? And it's like stuck
Yep.
to your
Yep.
pizza peel, and then
Yep.
you're like doing even more work than you would have done before because you're trying to like pry it off to this thing that it's now stuck to, and you're like in the oven basically trying to do
Right.
it. Like what is?
Right. You're
And
burning the
you're like,
fucking hair off your knuckles, like, oh,
yeah,
so fucking hot.
these pizza peels are so stupid. Then you like then you get a second one, because you know the first thing is like not how did I do this wrong. It's like, oh, this one sucks.
This one sucks. You
I
toss
knew
it.
I should, you know, because you get like I think the first one we had was metal. I was like, of course it doesn't work. It's metal. You gotta get wood. Then it slides off of wood or whatever, and then like the
Yeah.
wood it sticks. And you're like, damn it, what the hell's going on here? And you're like, oh, when you watch the pizza, even when they make the crust,
Yep.
they got that stuff. They're like, and then they,
It's not just flour. It's flour and pizza and corn.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's how they're like spreading out the crust on the table is because they
that's
have
why
that
it turns
stuff
and moves so easily.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't stick to the table.
Yep.
Because I've tried to do that stuff. You're trying to like push it around, and then it like doesn't move at all. So you're just like, you know, just like trying to spread it. Like I don't.
Yeah.
They make it look so damn easy on TV.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. If you don't get that one, you're not going to get that one on the audio. You're going to have to go see the video for that because it's just it's too hard to explain. You just like that is what happens. You just shit. And that speaking of the pizza peel and that is like learn that grilling the raw pizza. By the way, is you could throw it on. No problem. You just kind of get your hands underneath the pizza as it's been, you know, stretched out and whatever, and you toss it right on the stone. Yeah, but now you toss it on the stone and it's huge and it's stick and now it's one piece. You can't put your hands on it anymore.
No.
And you can't grab the pizza stone because it's 550 fucking degrees.
Uh-huh. And it might shatter into a million pieces.
And it might shatter into a million pieces if you take it off the grill right now. Yeah, that was a learning curve. Getting the pizza off of the stone the first time, right? Because you cook the dough and then you take it off and then put the toppings on again. Yeah, that was a learning curve. We kind of stared at it for a little while. The first one got a little dark because we kind of just I went, yeah, it's done. It's done. Let's go.
Right.
And everyone kind of just stared at it for a little bit like, oh, right.
Yeah, what do we do?
So that's like a 12-inch square pizza or like 15-inch square pizza. What do we do now? Because spatula's not going to do that work.
Right.
We're just
try to loosen it up with a spatula, and then we're just quick with it. Hey, high hand. Oh, high hand.
We ended up with like 2 spatulas. One is a big grilling spatula. One's like the indoor metal spatula. 2 like plates or something like that. I think we had like 2 large plates, one in each hand. It was rather awkward.
I bet. Yeah, I've been there before though. You know, there's been other things that have happened. I can't think of any specifics, but where you're just like, I guess like a couple of these, you know, flipping an omelet or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Get a couple of things like, and then, you know,
just gonna try to do this with a couple utensils. It's gonna get weird, but whatever. I'll figure it out.
Yep.
The other thing we talked about in the last one is grilling fish with the skin on, and you had a really funny line. You're like, because we had talked about it early, you know, how I usually lead us in.
Yeah.
And I say, you know, here's what the first part is, here's the second part is, hang in there with us. The funny thing is, like, you basically started out the episode, the grilling part of the episode, and you were like, if you just listen to the first half and you're getting over to grilling now, you're going to find out that I'm a fucking liar. Because you had grilled fish with the skin on before. It was salmon. Like we had talked about it in between during the break, and then you just called yourself out. It was really funny. And that brought me to the other thing of, remember I wrote in, like I commented on Andrew Zimmer's
Oh
like
yeah.
Ask Me Anything, and he was just like, yeah, I don't know why we don't grill
Eat
the whole fish.
all the
And
fish, yeah.
yeah, I didn't do it this year, but it was just like, that's still something that I want to do. So I just want to bring it up in this again and be like, fuck, man, we could do that so easily. Like one day we go fishing, get some fish. It's
Yeah.
so simple.
Yep.
We could pull it off because we know what to
Oh, for
do.
sure.
I feel like we know what to do already.
Yep.
Just cut
Yeah.
it open, gut it, stuff it full of herbs, done.
Yeah, dude. We could
Right?
totally do that. Yeah,
You're not
that's what they
intimidated by it at all, are you?
that's what they do overseas, man.
Right.
We just gotta get the right kind of fish so we're not dealing with a bunch of bones, but
Right.
at the same time, you can just pick around the bones because that's I probably said it on that other episode. I know I brought it up someplace that like the trout are crazy bony. I want to say it's like lake trout or whatever.
Okay.
They have that extra bone in them when you're trying to eat it. You know, like you get the salmon fillets.
Yeah.
And that smoked salmon fillet, you can just like eat that right off the skin. Like, oh, it's all no bones, no nothing.
Right. Yeah.
And then I went into like the trout thinking it was the same thing. And I'm like scooping the fish off the skin, eating it. I'm like, oh, fucking like 10 bones in my mouth right now. You know, they're just like picking out bones. So, yeah, I just got to make sure we got the right fish so we're not dealing with that kind of crap. But other than that, like I'm not nervous about it at all anyways. You just got to know. When I know what kind of fish it is, I know where the bones are to mess with. I don't know shit about trout though, so that was another thing where I'm like, I guess trout just have bones everywhere because like every bite has bones in it.
What is this? A fucking water snake? What's going on here?
Yeah,
that's crazy. But that's a really good point, though. He's like, yeah, get the fish that you already know the skeletal structure of, relatively speaking. Yeah,
yeah,
for sure,
exactly. Yeah, because like a northern might even be like having a pike. Might be a good one. Maybe not a pike. I take it back immediately. I don't want. I don't want to cook because I was thinking about like how like we could eat around the Y bone, and that's not the part that shied me away from it. The part that shied me away from it, thinking about it now, is like I don't want to leave that stinky ass skin on. That.
Those slimy bastards.
That's the worst one. It's just people know you're cooking fish from a mile away. They're just like, ugh, what are you making over there?
It smells like gack over here. What is going on?
Right. It's just gross.
Did somebody light the set of Double Dare on fire? What is going on here? It's disgusting.
Your fish just gets slimed. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The last thing that I wanted to bring up is something that I forgot. I totally forgot. No. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
Anything this year happen that you want to brag about, that you want to show off, hang out? I mean, you got your propane grill. So, I mean.
Yeah. Nah, man.
But, like, did you do anything different? Like, you know, not grilling a whole fish, but, like, anything crazy like that because you got propane now? Did that change anything?
No. I've had a pretty mundane year. Like, I got the propane. And one thing that I learned is like you get the I haven't tried it on the charcoal yet, but I have like the grilling mats.
Oh,
I got
those
those
like
from
Teflon sheets, those Teflon rolls. Yeah.
Just throw them down. You cook whatever you want on that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was like when it like led to some other ideas where like I made hamburgers and then I threw the cheese on them and I like covered it up and I left it a little bit too long where like the cheese melted a little bit too much.
Okay.
And the cheese ran off and it's just like cooking and like browning perfectly on the Teflon sheet. And I'm like, oh shit, we might have stumbled onto some new territory. I can mess with this. So
Yeah,
I
like
got some
these
ideas, but I didn't
chippy
do
things.
anything. Yeah.
Oh,
So
dude, that's a sick idea.
yeah.
Because that's a
Well,
real
let's
thing. Like, what are those called? A cheese crisps or something? Like, I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, cheese crisps. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
real
You
thing.
cook them up crisp one like that, and then you just let them cool, and then all of a sudden you just got like little hard cheese chips basically.
Oh,
And there's a
hell yeah.
Costco also has it's like a cast iron griddle plate that you can put on there. And on
Oh,
the one
yeah,
side it has like the grill grate so you
the
could like
grill
cook a
marks. Yep,
cheeseburger on there if you want,
yep.
or you flip it over and it's perfectly flat.
Yeah, we have
Like
one
I
of
could
those.
literally just like fry up eggs or whatever.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
we have one of those.
It's
Yes.
it's dope. It would make it so versatile, and like we're coming into fall, so maybe not the best time of year to be messing around with this depending on, what kind of temperature we're dealing with. But
Right.
sometimes it's not necessarily like what you're cooking or how you're cooking, it's just like where you're cooking. Like it's
Yeah.
just cool to be on the deck. I'm just
Yeah.
outside cooking. I'm doing what I normally do, but
Yep.
instead of being inside, I'm getting like the
Right.
fresh air and I'm just like seeing people drive
Yeah.
by and you're just doing your thing in the backyard. It's
Yeah.
nice.
Yes. I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Yep.
Yep.
Full on. We
Cool
have the
shit.
side burner on ours, and we totally
Oh yeah.
use that. Like, we're just like, "Oh, no, we're gonna do fried veggies and burgers." Cool. Burgers on the
Yep.
grill, veggies in the cast iron on the side.
Oh
Fucking the
yeah.
whole thing's getting made outside. That's just how this is gonna happen. Yeah.
Nice. Yep.
Hell
Same.
yeah.
I got the side burner as well. It's
Nice.
like a 4 burner with a side burner.
Yeah, we have a same setup. Probably not the same grill, but yeah, similar setup. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What brand is
perfect.
yours?
Char grill?
Charbroil. We have
Yeah,
the same grill.
we have the same grill then.
I
Yep.
bet we have the same
Yep, we totally
grill.
have the same grill then.
Yeah. Nothing over the top because I mean it's like you
Yep.
go to the next step up, you're talking like $200-300 more. Like what do you get? What?
Right, right.
Yeah.
And you don't even get an extra burner or anything. It's just like,
Yeah.
the next step up just, like, has different equipment in it. Like, I
Right.
don't know. I don't know how to
And
explain it.
maybe the next step up has like the one selling point they're not telling us, which is no spiders. Like, is that what just
Is
like
that what you're
500 bucks,
expecting?
but no spiders, bro? And then you go, oh damn, dude. Yeah,
Shit,
should have just said that.
I
I
would've
would have
spent the extra
saved up.
$200.
I would have saved up.
Right. I would've
No.
waited a week, fuck. I got a charcoal grill, I coulda waited on this propane.
I didn't need to get it right away. Should say that in your ad. No spiders. What are you guys doing? You failed miserably. Just trying to tell me all the specs on it. Like,
Just put no
quit the
spiders.
mumbo jumbo. Spiders are no spiders, bro. Get to the point.
Oh, it's perfect. That is perfect. Let's do the old closer stuff here to oh yes. We are new to the so I guess I'll sum it up quick. Okay. Stitcher, Pandora, SiriusXM, they all apparently are the same thing now. I have no way of checking Sirius, so
Oh,
if you have a friend that has Sirius and they listen to podcasts on there,
yeah.
cool. See if they find us and let us know because that'd be fucking crazy. I never thought about it before, but we're on all of that stuff now. That's new for us. It is over on realaf.tv. That's right, Real Like Fish and Real, the website where we have all of our stuff laid out right at the top there, the Patreon link, the YouTube link, the Google podcast link. We try to be everywhere that people listen to podcasts. So if we are not, please let us know. realaf.tv/contact Real Like Fish and Real. Don't forget that part. And our DMs are open on social media. Like and subscribe and review wherever you can. You know, that whole stuff. And comment.
Yep.
Comment on the YouTube video with the stuff that you are grilling or the stuff that you didn't get to grill. You know what? Even better. If you have one of those little grills and you bring it out on the ice and you're looking forward to
Mm.
grilling while ice fishing, fuck yeah. share that with us because that sounds sweet.
Yep. And let us know which kind. What are you rocking? Are you grilling little charcoal? Charcoal? You grilling the charcoal? You got one of those baby little ones? Or do you have that attachment where you turn your like your little propane heater into a grill? Because those are dope too. So let us know. You out there grilling, and what kind of grill? How you doing it? Let us know.
Yeah.
Because I want to know. I want to do that stuff. Give us some tips.
I was gonna say, give us ideas so we can do that shit, right?
Yeah,
sick.
especially if you're using your heater, because I got that heater. That's coming with me. I got that.
Oh, right.
I don't know if I want to do like when you shut that heater down, then it cools down, you know? I don't know. Well, I suppose if you bring out a charcoal grill, there's snow and ice everywhere. Just throw it in the snow real quick. You cool it down fast. I was like, I don't know if I want to mess with that because the heat, the residual, it'll stay. But if I throw it in the snow, I don't know. Let us know. Maybe you know more than I do about that stuff, and you're just like, snow doesn't work, bro. Or you're just like, yeah, that works when there's snow, but sometimes we just have ice.
Right.
That's a good point, too.
Yeah.
You guys are thinking out there. I'm thinking for you to think for you to thinking. It's a crazy mind
so thinking. There's a mind meld going on.
Mind meld. Let us know. Get in slide in our DMs.
Yes.
No, you don't have to do slide in DMs, but you can do the YouTube comments. I can't talk. I swear I didn't have that much to drink. I'm just over here I can't do it. My mouth is not working properly. My brain is all over the place with different things that we could possibly be grilling out on the ice. If you are doing it, let us know. That's the end. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm done. I can't talk anymore. My brain is shutting down.
My brain is shutting. It's getting late over here. This has been the Real AF TV podcast, a show about fishing and random takes from land, towns, and lakes. I don't typically shut down the podcast like that, but I wanted to this time, just in case you're new to the podcast, just in case you are here and you're thinking about leaving, and I want that to stick in your brain so you come back later. You know what I'm saying? I'm just